deconstructing India has become very fashionable, has been exported very successfully to third world intellectuals who differentiate themselves from their peers in their universities or wherever they are working, based on how much foreign legitimacy and endorsement, and how many foreign symbols they have, how many visas they have stamped, and how many different kinds of symbols of their association with the West. And this import of ideology into India is of a kind of ideology which is not necessarily consumed domestically. It's sort of an export variety. It's sort of for export only and not necessarily practiced at home. And so this led me to the idea that we have the creation of sub-nations, all kinds of sub-nations, fragmented identities in India being given ideological importance by intellectuals, while the nation as a collective entity being given not only less importance but also denigrated and also deconstructed. So India's plight is sandwiched between the South Asianism on the outside putting pressures and subnationalism on the inside putting pressures. So these are some of the points I made, and then I had a slide showing the position of the corporate sector in America towards India, the position of the government sector, the position of the church, the position of the academy, both in each case both the public relations posture and the reality, a rather complex slide. So with all that in the background, what I want to talk about is focusing on how India is studied. And this byline is saving Indians from India. You could also say saving India from Indians. I guess you could look at it both ways. But this byline says we'd like to save the individuals, give them better, better clothes and food and so on. But in order to do that, the collective cultural capital called civilization, called nation, may have to be compromised because they are being held hostage, they are being held victims of that. And this is a very sinister kind of game to convince a whole lot of people that their problem is in fact their collective capital. So in that sense I'm saying saving Indians from India.